Unfortunately, your daughter passed, correct? I'm very sorry if you lost her. So when I'm connecting with your daughter, would I be correct in saying that her dad's still living?
Yes.
Yeah. And she says to me, what I want them to take from this today is I want them to really feel the peace that they've been longing for. I want them to help them. Because she's telling me that how she left this world was under more tragic circumstances, correct?
Yes.
She says, Mum, I want you to know that it all happened really quick. I don't know how you'll understand it, but she says, I'm sorry for not listening. Do you understand what she means by this?
Yeah.
Do you also understand where you feel that justice wasn't really served?
Definitely.
I want the justice to be that my soul is safe and at peace and is still with you. She says, I want you to let, easier again said than done, she says, I want you to let go of that now. She says, I want you to move forward and know that I'm with you in every single stage of life. She says, I'm so proud of the way that you've had to carry on. She says, both you and Dad. She says, I really, really am. She says, you know, you guys gave me the most incredible life. You never failed me, you never let me down. She says, I need you to know that what happened here was nothing to do with, and this would be your daughter too though, correct? Because she's like, tell Dad to stand up. I'm like, I don't think he wants to. But go on, stand up, there we go. Give him a round of applause. Good on you. Your daughter's like, come on. She's putting her hands around you both there. She says, I want them to know that as far as parents go, she's like, I shall go. She says, they did amazing. They did incredible for me. She says, I couldn't be more proud to stand there and say that to you. But please know that I'm sorry for not listening. She says, I know that you both told me in ways, things, you know, to kind of look out for, to stay clear of. Do you understand this? To do with how or why she passed, would I be correct on saying that somebody else would have been involved?
Yes.
Do you know if there would have been impact to do with how or why she passed? I mean, obviously emotionally, yes, but to the physical body.
Yes.
And do you know why she did bring me to the front? She kept making me feel as though, I can't explain it other than, I don't know if there was, I don't know where it like that. I kept getting the taste of blood.
She was stabbed in the heart. There's all different places. That was the fatal stab.
I'll be honest, she made me feel that one. Not in a painful way, but I don't know if that would have been the first one. But in my mind, it kind of like I didn't feel anything else. So I think she's really trying to help you with that there. I'm so sorry, so sorry for your loss and the way that you've had to lose your baby, because she'll always be your baby, and that's what she keeps telling me.
Yeah.
She says, I want you to know though the experiences, the love, the care, everything that you guys gave me in this life. She says, that is why my soul is at peace, because of the incredible life that he was able to give me. She says, and for that I'm very, very grateful. And I'm kind of backtracking like, then you've asked me to, you know, let them, to let go of the anger, and I'm like, you want? She's like, I know it's a big ask. She says, and there's going to be times when they can't, and that's okay. She says, but I want them to remember me more for me rather than how or why I died. She says, because I am at peace. She says, but please know I am sorry for not listening. She showed me at the time of this happening 2 people. So in my mind, I'm kind of seeing it as, and then your daughter. So that would be the 2, but I don't know if there was someone else like outside, if that makes sense.
In the next bedroom.
Right. One person in the next bedroom, is that right?
Yeah.
But then I feel like I'm in a car. So I don't know if this person then fled. Do you understand this? She said, Mum, she says, karma really is a real thing. She says, and I need you both to know that. I need you both to know it. And individually, because if like you both have an incredible bond with her, but when she looks directly at you, her dad, she said, tell my dad that he did not fail me in any way, shape or form. You took this role in your mind of, as her dad, I should have protected her. You did. Honestly, you did. There's no question about it. You both did as a parent. She says, Mike, they did an incredible job at protecting me. But for you as a father, you've always seen her as this little girl, even though she was a grown-up. But for you, it's kind of like I should have been able to protect her. But you did. Unfortunately, it didn't pan out that way, but you did protect her in life, and for that she's very grateful. She wants you to release and let go of that burden and guilt. She says, Dad, she says, you have been the most incredible dad, you've been the most incredible protector. She says, you could do with talking a bit more though, but she's laughing because I don't know if you know, in general, and if your wife's like, do it look good then? What, you know, it's got dressed up to go out, she's laughing about things like that, but also things that you'll keep in here because you're afraid of upsetting your wife or upsetting anyone else in the family. She says, tell Dad it's okay to talk about how he's feeling. She says, it's important. It is, it's important. She says, tell them, Mike. She says, I love them more than anything in this world. She says, I will always be their little girl. She says, but I really have found peace now. There was lights shining down on a name that she's trying to show me. I don't know if it's that we have our ashes there as well. There's not just one thing that's there, but I can see lights. So do you understand what she means by this?
Where she is up on Hill Cliff, there was lights shining onto the headstone.
Perfect. And it's not just the headstone that's there, correct? So there is other items that's there. Because she kept showing me like sticking things in the ground, and she was showing me things, I don't know if something moves, or if it's like solar reflected or something, and it kind of, like a butterfly, that's what I keep seeing, it's like a butterfly moving. She kept showing me this purple butterfly. So she's bringing that through. I want to say like Pauline, Paula. I can see it really clear where the light shines and it kind of disappears after Paul. I'm like, no, give me a bit more. So she's giving me the feel for it there. She says, tell me I love them so much, man. Tell me I love them so much. So please do keep your daughters love. I'm terribly sorry for how everything happened. She really is with you guys. So cheers. So thank you very much.